Did it kind of put things in perspective and make you a little hungrier?
For sure, it made me hungrier. It didn't upset me or make me frustrated because at the end of the day, my brothers were out there playing and doing their job, and ultimately that's the biggest thing is winning. So it didn't frustrate me at all. So
Where do you feel like you're at right now? 100%? Just kind of, can you put a percent on it?
100%.
100%?
Yes, sir.
I know Coach has talked about just trying to ease you back in a little bit, but the way you played today, it's going to be hard to keep him off the field. Just what's the frustrations on some of the limited snaps, just trying to ease you back in, are you seeing?
No frustration there. They have a plan. I just follow the plan that they have for me. Take it step by step, day by day. Go with the flow. Can't rush it. Be patient. That's the biggest thing. Just being patient and waiting for my time to come.
How would you rate y'all's practice today? What do you think?
I think it was about an 8. We had some good things. We definitely have some things we need to work on, but ultimately for the first scrimmage, I feel like we look pretty good as a team.
How would you assess the linebacker group in general?
I feel like we're good. From the 1s to the 3s, everybody could play ball in that room. So I feel like we have a very good linebacker core. Obviously, we're rebuilding it, but people know what they're doing and people know how to play in that room.
Yeah, you're watching those guys succeed last year. Some of them take some steps up as far as power conferences. And how are you seeing that come together? You kind of answered it there, but just people coming in and starting to get used to this defense, whether it's a Jalen, whether it's some of the younger guys needing to step up.
Honestly, I don't know what you mean by that question. So.
Yeah, just how are you seeing them how are you seeing them ease in?
They're easing in well. They're growing. Day by day they get better. Week by week they get better. It's a learning process, especially in this defense. You can't just look at the paper and know what to do. You have to rep in it. So they're doing well in my opinion.
We've seen how the coaches have developed this position, and it's been one of the bright spots over the last 5 years. Whether it's the younger players, whether that's a Deshaun this year, or when you were a younger player, just how well you played when you were on the field. Just what is it about the development in this program that's got that group just ready to go no matter how many people leave?
We're the leaders of the defense, and that's reinforced a lot in that room. We're the leaders of the defense. You got to lead, and you got to play to be in that room. So just doing those things ultimately has made a great linebacker room. We're held to a high standard in that room.
And we're in this era now where guys they leave more than not. It seems like you've been here for a while, so you obviously played something with you. You're a veteran. So what's kind of like having all that experience here and kind of seeing this transition and you being a part of it?
It's good. I trust Coach Beard. I trust Coach Scott on what they have going on here. It feels like home being here, so no reason for me to leave home when I'm comfortable here to go somewhere new.
What do you think the tape's going to say today?
The tape?
Do you think it's going to wake some people up and make them go, man, I got to get better. This got to get better.
100%. Everybody has to get better. I have to get better myself. There's things I have to clean up. There's things everybody has to clean up. Nobody's perfect. So there's things to clean up. There's things we do great, and there's things that we do not so great.
What was your specific injury last year?
Patella rupture.
So Coach talked about how in this program, right, if you work hard, you can earn your way on the field. Have you ever been around a program that doesn't have accountability as high as this program does?
This is the only college I've been to, sir, so I can't answer that.
What about high school?
High school, yes. Definitely at Mainland in Florida, we're held to a high standard there, so 100%, yeah.
And why is accountability the key to make sure everybody plays as hard as they can?
Because everybody has a responsibility to do. And if you don't do your responsibility, especially on defense, if you don't do your 111, it could be a big play, it could be a touchdown. So just doing your 111 is really big, and having accountability and not blaming other people. Do your job. That's the biggest thing on defense.
Thanks, Barker. Man,
Appreciate you guys.
Having that catch that you turned just kind of a small play into a big play as far as from Jacob here in the short one, being able to swerve in and out of guys. Just what'd you see on that play to be able to get you that big game?
Green grass. I just seen green grass. That's all I seen. One of my abilities is yak. And that's what I like to do. So, once I seen I had time to make a move, it was definitely go from there.
I think a big question this year so far has been, Hunter got so many targets last year, Raylan a ton the year before. You're always the second receiver there as far as receptions. The way Jacob was throwing you the ball today, it made you look like you could be the breakout guy this year. Just how are you embracing that role and that chemistry you have with Jacob now?
Me and Jacob have a great chemistry. We have a loaded wide receiver room, and we have a lot of playmakers in our room. So whenever the ball come our way, we just make plays. And every time the ball come our way, I try to do the best I can do.
For Jacob to be able to have that trust with you, I mean, it's put in so many reps we haven't seen. Why do you appreciate not just the hard work you put in, but the trust he has in you for doing all that?
Because it allows both of us to shine. I love to see Jacob shine. I love to see myself shine. That's my brother, so I love that.
Overall, what do you think? How would you grade today's practice? Right, first real scrimmage we've gotten to see. What do you think about it?
I feel like it was pretty good, but it's always room for improvement. You know, nothing's too great, so there's always room for improvement.
Well, let's let Shamari answer that same question too.
I feel the same way. I just feel like as we keep going, we get 1% better. Going into a new conference, like we got to be at our top-notch self. We can't play to the other team's standards. We got to play up on top of them. So I feel like each practice as we go, we just getting better as a team. So.
Shamari, what got you here? Just what was the recruiting pitch? And I'm sure playing against your former school might feel fun a few weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's a story for later. But other than that, the coaching staff is great. Once I got here, got close with the coaching staff, it was go from there. I loved how going into the season and going into like the recruitment process as well, they kept it real with me. So it wasn't no behind the door back talk and stuff like that. It was real good, genuine from the start. So.
Mary, I know you were in the portal earlier this year. You decided to come back, so I'm sure there were bigger schools that liked you, and you ultimately stayed here. So I mean, kind of put us through that process a little bit. What kind of made you decide to come back?
I mean, I love it here, and then I don't really want to speak on the portal. I don't want to get into that because I'm here now, which we got to go win. I'm a Missouri State Bear. That's all that matters.
Okay, so on the sideline, you and I talked, and you said that. Right, you like going fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like jet skis. You like going fast on cars. What is it about? Like, do you think of yourself as like a Ferrari or some kind of speedy car out there once you catch the ball? You get that adrenaline kick in, right?
Scat Pat SRT Hellcat on them.
Why that vehicle?
I'm just not too big, not too much muscle. What speed, quick. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so right, so why is speed something you seek? Why do you like that thrill?
It's just everything about it. I just like going fast. I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Shamari, I know a couple of years ago you scored a touchdown against Missouri State. You know, is it kind of weird that like you had a familiarity with this place in Missouri Valley, and then obviously you did the FIU thing, and you scored a touchdown today against the Missouri State defense?
I feel like it's all God's plan, to be honest. Like, this all was a full circle for me. I got my freshman year, I got hurt and was out for the season here. So, and then for it to come around and turn back, and I'm here now as a Bear, I just feel like this a plan that God had for me. So I'm just keep moving forward.
What was that injury?
It was a knee injury, but recovered from that. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Back 110 plus better.
Just RB1. It seems like ever since they landed you, it's just like, yep, that's the guy. Just what have you seen just about this offense, playing in it, watching Jacardier's film? Just what have you seen from this offense that made you think that you were a great figure?
What I think is Coach B is that guy. Coach B, the best OC I ever played with. So I feel like our offense gonna be A+. I'm telling you, be ready.
Mary, talk about the receiver group a little bit. You know, last year you had 100 possession receivers. You kind of knew what role was what guy. Can you describe this group, just kind of like, just in general?
This group, we got a lot of playmakers. For instance, we got Dash Luke in the slot, great playmaker. Speed, quick. We got Ronell Johnson, he can make the big play. He's a jump ball receiver, he's quick, good on option routes, great receiver. We got Makai, the transfer, he's a very big receiver, he's a big guy, he's good, quick out of his routes, got good routes. And then like myself, I feel like we have a great room.
This offense last year was mainly based on passing the ball really well. Yeah. But for you to come in and say, hey, I want to be a part of this offense, that may or may not run the ball as much as I like. Why?
I feel like every time I touch the ball, I can go for 100 in this offense. That's how I feel. That's how the rest of the running back room feels as well. We have a great running back room, so it's not just me. I feel like everybody in the running back room will play a part this season. for sure.
What about that bond that you guys have? I mean, right? Because obviously you guys are fighting for reps, right? Because reps mean exposure. But why do you guys have more of a brotherhood than a combative relationship?
I feel like because Coach Ace, he's young. He played our position, so he knows what we go through as a running back. He knows what we're supposed to do on the field. So getting coaching from him, and then like just bringing it around the other guys. I try to be that leader for them, keep them on their toes and all that good stuff. So I feel like that's just the main thing. The love from Coach Ace and from the rest of the coaching staff is just great.
You go from playing alongside Keontae Jenkins at FIU, right? That's the most efficient passer in CUSA last year. Now playing next to Jacob Clark, one of the most efficient passers in the FCS last year. Similarities? What are you seeing from Jacob while playing with him that makes you think he's going to come in Conference USA and be really good?
Everything about Jacob gives NFL. I call him Brady. He looks like Brady, talk like Brady, move like Brady. So I call him Brady, and I feel like he's that guy, and he's the quarterback that we need and we have right now that will take us a long way.
What do you think, though, as far as the competition in Conference USA and how this team, from what you've seen, can stack up against it?
I always told like the guys in the FBS that FCS schools aren't nothing to be played with. Like we're gonna come out there and fight, and just for us to come up first year in the FBS, I feel like we're gonna do some damage, real damage.
Yeah, and piggyback on the Conference USA questions. I mean, you saw the offensive lines, in the Valley. You saw them behind FIU. Are you similar? I mean,
no different.
Yeah, okay.
No different. We're gonna come. I feel like we got a great O-line, and these guys gonna come in and work their ass off, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do, for real.
Mentality-wise, from a coaching standpoint, what do you like so much about Coach Beard? Because he seems like a dude that's gonna have your back against the wall in any fight.
He's about his business, and not only about his business, he's about building a relationship with you as a player, and on and off the field. And he's mostly an off the field type of relationship type of guy. He wants you to do good even though you're not playing on this field. If you're not playing, he's still gonna make sure you're in a great position to do what you got to do for your future. And that's what I love about him. He's down to earth with you. He's gonna keep it real with you, and that's what I like.
What about the coaching staff? Like if y'all screw up, they seem to hold your feet to the fire.
Yep, that's what I like. I'm not really the type of like to go along with like favoritism, so they do a great job of keeping everyone equal. He told me everyone's equal but not the same, so I feel like that goes a long way right there.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much.